Three, 2, 1, we're live. All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your man, Chris Desir here with my co-host John. We haven't seen him in a little while. This
I
time we're
have
gonna.
manifested today in the form of a burrito. I am burrito within.
He got his burrito wrap on,
Yeah.
and this is the first time we're doing a live stream. We're gonna be trying stuff different. We're gonna be trying the most quality but efficient methods at the same time to get out this content to y'all. And we think these live streams are going to be able to do it. It's going to allow us to instantly be able to upload the video after the fact, and I could always repost it as well to the other platforms to get it going. But we have a spicy topic today. I don't know if y'all can see the title of the description, but we got it.
Hey, can you hear my music?
No, can you hear my AC?
No.
So we valid.
You still can hear it? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's a tiny, but it's fine. It's fine. It's like
Okay. I don't want to get us a copyright. All right, cool. I need my music so I can channel. I'm a channeling burrito.
yes, sir.
So
Have it.
it's been a minute.
Have,
We haven't made a video since March 3rd.
yeah. So it's been 3 weeks since then. And in astrology, that's for all y'all who've been superstitious or you want to know something. Mercury is about to go retrograde. I'll
Yes.
give y'all a little secret, a little tidbit, a snippet. Every 3 weeks, in every 3 month period, wrap that around your mind. Because I ain't gonna say it again. Mercury goes retrograde. I'm gonna let my man John speak because again, we haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, so Mercury retrograde, I think people have a very, very, very bad concept of what Mercury retrograde is. You know, um, Mercury retrograde is when the planet in the sky, the observable sky where we live as human beings in reality, it it makes like a S kind of situation where it goes up, it goes this way, and then it goes this way, and then it goes back. So that's what Mercury retrograde does in the sky in reality. When we look up and see it, it actually look at its movements. And my philosophy is that we live in an electromagnetic universe, meaning you're all the way in New York,
Mhm.
I'm all the way in the DMV. How the fuck do we are we able to, communicate and things with each other, even though we have mediums like technology and all this sophisticated stuff, electromagnetism, whether it's through technology or organically. You they have studies where people, twins can do it. They feel from miles away. Mothers do it with their kids and stuff like that. So we're looking at these things in nature. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the sun is a part of nature, right?
Correct.
It's up in the sky, give us life and stuff like that, right? So how come these other celestial bodies don't? Like, so Mercury is the closest planet to the sun, by the way, too. So you don't think any of those rays that's coming from the sun is going to hit that planet and then it comes here, so um, that's how I see it, right? Anyway, it's like when Mercury retrograde happened, the way someone explained it to me, nobody Pooh explained it as if think about a drive by. You're in a car, but you have a super soaker, right? And you squeeze in that joint, you're getting prepared for whatever, and you go, you spray the house up, right? But then the car backs up and then sprays again, and then hit drive, and then go spray again. And that's what happens with Mercury retrograde, where a certain energy is taking prevalence, but then it's flipped on itself, and then it flips again back into the correct way or the correct function, and it just goes on the merry own way. And it affects us differently when Mercury is in different signs. When I mean different signs, I mean different elements. Like usually we think of Mercury retrograde being something that affects all the phones, technology, and stuff like that. But that's only when it's like in air signs. But right now, apparently, I thought they was going to be in earth signs. I was told that they were in earth signs before, but now they're in fire signs. So first thing off the bat, I would say don't let anything overheat. You know, don't communicate in anger or frustration. Do not leave fire unattended. Do not leave anything in the kitchen on fire unattended. You know, be careful around firearms because a misfire could possibly happen or something. Of course, um, be careful around sharp objects and be planning around sharp objects during the retrograde. We don't. I don't have the answer what's going to happen, but we don't want to find out. So I mean, we do want to find out, but we don't want to find out through y'all. We want to find out through like, you know, other parallel ways and stuff like that. We could call them anecdotal. But after a while, you start seeing a common pattern and theme, and things start becoming less anecdotal. So, you want to just be mindful of things in regards to fire signs, communication with police, ambulances, and public servants of the sorts, things like that. Um, even arguments if you have a partner that is have anger issues or even work for the police or anything like that. You want to be mindful that this type of phenomena it kind of is one of the concepts that I pick for a retrograde Sankofa. Go back and fetch. That's what Sankofa mean in African tradition. You want to look back and review and see what's going on. You want to double check, see are you hearing what you're hearing? Are you seeing what you're seeing? Did you hear what you said? Did you hear what they said? Making sure you have a comprehension and making sure you have all your T's crossed and all your I's dotted. So that's my spill on Mercury retrograde in general, or specifically in fire signs, because it's going to start going retrograde in Aries, which surprised me. I didn't know that. I wasn't really keeping up. I knew it was coming up, but I didn't know it was going to be so soon, and I didn't know it was going to be in a excuse me in the
So
fire sign.
it's
I,
in a
I was
fire sign and it's gonna stay there for again about 3 weeks. So
yeah.
y'all gonna this if y'all been into everything that he's been saying, watch out because it's not gonna end for another about 3 weeks. Y'all can survive it. Trust me. Y'all can do it. It's about quick, and Mercury could also point towards everything having to do with all types of communication, and areas can be fast, quick, beside aggressive. So um you may be talking real fast. You may be keeping conversation short to a minimum, things of that nature. Mercury also points towards working, everything having to do with aid assistance. You may be actively working during this period of time. Some of you may want to start working out. It's the spring season now. Aries season has started. This is going to be a great time for y'all to get on your workout plans, do things of that nature in attack, work on your arms, do some cardio, anything regarding your breath, your breathing, getting oxygen in. All of these things could be all positive things you could benefit from using it. It's going to depend on your sun sign and things of that nature. And if we have time near the end, we can go back and do a short Mercury retrograde breakdown. But I want to get into the main meat of this video that y'all came to see.
No Diddy.
Chris and John, the Diddy Files, Part 2. Dun dun.
My man said you want to get into the meat. Yo Diddy. Oh, yo, let me tell y'all. This is not how we thought it would be. We gotta pull the tape because we said it was going to get wild. We didn't know which way and how we was going to do it. We approached it very cautiously, but we knew it was going to get worse. And lo and behold, it got worse.
Worse.
Did you?
And we ended up calling it too. For anybody who don't know, I was with my prediction. I was like a day off. I was a day off from when it actually happened. I think I was like a day ahead. No, I was a day behind. I said it was gonna happen from the incident he had with Cassidy in the court case. I said it was gonna be an incident with a female. It was gonna pop up again. No, it wasn't. I don't even think it was Cassie. I think it was the other
Cassie, not Cassie. He did not
Oh,
get into
sorry.
a battle
Cassie,
rapper.
Cassie. Let me not misconstrue my words and then start a whole another thing. Cassie, and it was another situation. I don't even if it wasn't Cassie, it was the other female that he got caught with who came out and made that statement, that testimony with him and her and those other dudes in the it was the flight in the trip to New York. in the room with the pictures. That one, I was a day off, 1 day off. I was 1 day late with that, but we called it in advance, and we're gonna be doing more predictions right here, right now, because a lot has happened since then.
A
But let's
lot.
talk about it. Diddy, as of I have the date right here, as of March 25th, 2024, there was a raid on his Miami. Let me pull this up. Let me do this
Yeah.
academic style. Hold on. Let me actually get present. Let me see present share screen. Okay, let's see. King Combs. Okay, let's see. Let's see if y'all can see my screen. This is information coming straight out of the TMZ. I don't know if y'all like TMZ, but it seems to be accurate information to me.
Hey, they
Uh,
work with the man, so they got someone in there with them.
All right, y'all can see my screen, and we have it up right here. Diddy home in LA and Miami raided by federal agents. This has been what is happening in Diddy's life right now, and it is wild. Can you see my screen, John?
I see it.
Making sure it's up. So here they did a simultaneous raid at the same time, which means LA police force and Miami police force decided, you know what, let's call each other up at the same time and just do a joint raid. And you can see here in the LA picture, his son. That's Diddy's son right here. That is his son. Um,
It was either King or
right here.
Justin.
King Combs. You can see his face right here. King Combs. If you go back, this is some Virgo analyzation right here, right now, from a Virgo rising and a Virgo sun. This is some real. Well, let me enhance. Cat or kit enhance. 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 You can see in the picture right here that is most definitely his son getting arrested. But that is just to be the little preface of what happened. The house raid, everything having to go in. I think John is going to know a little bit more than I do because he's actually been really keeping up with this. I really only catch it like last minute and do my little report on it. But yeah, let me swing it back over to John.
Oh, I only know a little bit. Now, let me tell you everything. No, I'm saying. So, it was crazy, man. Um, I'm gonna give y'all a cliff notes from what I can remember. Um, I just woke up and I just saw the raid and everything. I'm like, shit, it got bad. It got bad. Homeland Security was involved, which is peculiar. Never heard anything about that. I just seen them at airport. I didn't know they really like had like cars and guns and all that other shit. No, oh no, that's TSA. I'm tripping. TSA part of Homeland Security.
Um, I wouldn't know off the top of my head.
Ah, well, whatever. Um, so they arrested the son and I'll be sure's son. But I think they released him. But Diddy wasn't there. Diddy
Yes,
sent
it
a
is.
plane to. He was in Miami. He sent a plane to Aruba. I think they have like amnesty or something. He sent the plane there, but he wasn't on there. So we were like, "Where is Diddy?" Um, the next day, um, was it the next day? Yeah, the next day they said that they went into the houses and was collecting um all types of data, hardware, cameras, all type of evidence and stuff like that. And they said that Diddy had a lot of high profile people in compromised positions. So he was last seen in America a few days ago, about 2 3 days ago, with Stevie J and some other white guy. But I don't care how cool he looking. It's looking bad. I think he's just trying to keep us cool and things like that. Like he's off. Don't worry, I'm a billionaire, kind of thing. But um, I think something's gonna come out like crazy. That's not the astrologer in me. That's just like the common sense guy in me. Like you have cameras in all your spots, and you got people like not necessarily dignitaries, but just like celebrities in compromised positions. Y'all was having freak offs. I can't wait till it hit the porno sites because I want to see what happened. I want to know how they was getting down personally. It sounds freaky, but are we allowed to say that in the first few minutes? Are we going to get
Are,
monetized?
are we? I think it's the 2 minute mark. I think you have to get over 2 minutes and 30 seconds before you're allowed to curse. And I think you cursed the first time at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So I think you just skimmed it.
Okay.
That we're fine. So yeah, I gotta make sure this stream comes up as 18 plus in the description. But yeah,
Yeah.
just in case, because there's gonna be some sensitive information. And to go back on what John said real quick before we go into it, um, we are detectives, but let me say we're not official detectives. We are people with brains that can work. We can put two and two together. We have the common sense and ability to be like, okay, if this happened at this place at this time, this surely would have happened. This isn't new. Let's not like act this is new. A lot of people today, even police informants, detectives, get their information from the internet now, from YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all of these different platforms they will use in court cases, which means people collecting evidence or on their own does end up getting used in court cases. So if this for some reason pops up in a court case to bring him down, I want my check.
You know,
But
you know,
and
one
then
thing's gonna bite one thing's gonna bite him in the ass is young man be saying, you know what's funny? I'm a whore. Like a whore. Capital W whore.
there's
That's
a little bit more you could add to that
yeah.
to make it more
They're gonna just pick up a random dictionary. Whore. A prostitute. Would you like to explain this? No, you emphasize literally a whore.
and on top of
Who do you whore for, ma'am?
on top of having the ability to speculate, we have another tool that most people do not have or do not believe in, which is the astrology. The astrology alone gives us a general description of what could be happening, but our detective skills on top of that adds the context, adds the flavor, adds everything to to specify what's actually happening to be like, oh, now we have a double confirmation.
Hey
every
boy.
every every journalist, every detective has their sources and has their things that they compare it to. Well, this place said this and this place said that, and they're kind of the same or they're pretty similar. This is how you get a court case done. So we have this extra step because they don't technically use astrology in court cases yet. And I'm still
No
gonna
more. No
I'm
more.
gonna give it like 5-10 years before we get to that point. But we have right now an advantage, and everybody watching this video in the future, right here, right now, whatever the case may be, you're gonna see that we have an advantage, and we have like something that is special happening while Pluto's still in Aquarius, where we have this home field advantage right at the very beginning, that allows us to use not only our brains but the heavens above to come to solid answer that other people wouldn't be able to get. Now, let's finally start this off. So, my man wanted, do you want to go over what happened on the day of the scene first and how it relates to Diddy, or do you want to go over his connections to other people, like a certain yeah Rockefeller uh uh
It's your boy.
whoa.
It's your boy. Let's first of all let's make sure we have the correct chart for Diddy for a birth chart.
Well, I don't remember the one we used last
I
time.
don't either.
All I remember is when we did his chart, Mercury was on the eighth cusp. There was like Mercury. There was like Mercury on the eighth cusp, something like that. Something Mercury, Gemini, something on the eighth. There was a planet touching the eighth cusp, and we made the connection to Tupac and Biggie because of it. Something like that.
All right, so
And,
we have
and
to
once you get it, you could present it.
yeah, we have to edit this because mine is saying he's a Gemini rising.
If he's a Gemini, was he a Gemini rising? Um, where does his Mercury sit in that chart?
Mercury's in Scorpio.
Yeah, it might be that. It might be that one.
So Mercury, so he's an Aries rising.
Was he an Aries sun sign, or
No,
what's
he's a Scorpio sun.
his Scorpio sun? Did he have a Gem? Because Gemini is the eighth house of.
Yeah.
So yeah, was he an Aries? He could have been there's something, he could have been a Gemini
What
rising, and
was
he
it?
had Mercury. Yeah, there's something. All I remember, there was a planet touching the eighth house cusp or in the eighth house, and we made a connection to Tupac and Biggie because of that. The planet, I'm pretty sure, was Mercury. The rising, I'm not too sure of.
We have to find the rising.
If you put it, if you move his rising to Aries, does it move Mercury out of the eighth house, or is it still in?
No,
So no. Mercury would have to be in the eighth house. I remember that part particularly. So take the rising that leaves Mercury in the eighth house. So it probably
it's
yeah.
probably Aries.
Or it's probably Aries if it does that.
So was he like a ninth house son?
Mm, did I upload that? Hold on, let me check real quick. Did I upload that video? Let me see. Let me go
Yeah,
to my
check the archives real quick.
uh, my channel.
While you do that, I'm gonna be channeling.
Pluto in Aquarius, Christian John. Was it Astrology Talk Meek Mill? Was it that? Did I
The last one we had.
wait. I think wait. I think Pluto in Aquarius downloads. The downloads equality versus fair. Okay. Video meeting report. Was it this? Sorry if you hear double.
So we're gonna try to get it's in the balance stuff like that. You are one person. Swap me.
Because I need to find the exact video. I don't know if I uploaded it or not. I know we uploaded a Meek Mill video, but I don't think we did it.
So you don't need a foot cam, bro. But it's the ball algorithm stuff that just keeps showing up.
You still there?
Oh yeah.
I
But like and stuff like that, right? Part, or even your we are structured by this.
I can hear the video.
And better, more money, more drip.
It's not that one though. Where did I download? Where did I download that? You see everybody in here watching? We got files on top of files on top of files. So let's see videos, pictures. I'm just gonna say honestly, like keep it easy because I don't remember us doing it like taking this much time and effort the first time around. It was all I remember was Mercury was in the eighth house. So whatever rising does that, we can work with that one.
All right. I think the site gave us the information because I remember that we confirmed he had arm surgery or something.
Was it the Cat Williams video we did it in?
It was a Cat Williams video.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We pulled up the chart on screen.
Yeah, pull the Cat Williams channel.
Hold on, let me share my. So you're always Cat Williams at 1:15:15. All right. Let me share my screen so maybe you can help me surf through this. Present. Share screen. Okay. All right. We are now scrubbing through our own files to find out information.
Go closer towards the end. Because it was closer towards because we was about to get off.
Mm-hmm. You know the information is good. You got to go searching through your own stuff just to find it. Oh no! Here I have a timestamp right here. 1:15.
Yeah.
It should just be somewhere around here. And it's a good thing I have an AMD card because if you have an NVIDIA card, this would probably crash your PC because that's more for gaming. This is more for multi. AMD cards are more for like multi-streaming things. And it's selling crack, and you hate the idea of crack. If you need that water, you gonna get the water.
Yeah.
That's
Go a little bit further.
He also
Hold up.
Now, the one who has to be rebellious, the one who has to speak out on things that most people wouldn't have to
Keep
say
going.
about. Because
Talking about Cat Williams.
it didn't move the inner wheel.
All right.
Wait. Everybody got skeletons in their closet. All right, let me huge shard. Is it there? All right, let me see. Start sharing. So Was this it?
That's Cat Williams' chart.
Oh, that one. This one is Cat Williams.
If everybody could see the screen,
Keep going.
this inner wheel right here, the smaller wheel on the center.
No, yeah, right there. Stop. Hit it.
Yeah, that shit is white. Oh, not.
No. Hey, look at me with a bush.
Was this it?
Nah, that's still Cat Williams.
Okay, I can see your screen.
Stop.
All right,
Stop.
so
Right there.
your eighth house has all been about.
No, that ain't him either.
Whose show was this then? What?
January.
Oh no! I think we were doing the transit of the day, and then the rest is just me. Then where did we? That's what I'm saying. I don't remember. Where's the exact video we did this? That's into I.
Matter of fact, it was probably the one after this one.
Probably. Let me see.
I think we started with Cat Williams doing that video, and then we did the next one where we wanted to talk about Diddy. I don't think it was it Meek Mills that got to some shit.
Was it in the Pluto and Aquarius? I think that
it
one
probably was a Pluto and Aquarius jump.
Let's see.
So I stayed my ass in the house. I don't have any back breaks right now. So I have one more week until want to change today. You want to have it happen today, now. But one, if you don't have a plan for it, ain't gonna happen. Two, if you don't have the money for it, they ain't gonna happen. Go back. Go like in the middle between where you're talking about now and no, other way. Because we ended the conversation talking about it.
Go forward or back?
Forward. A little bit faster, slow poke. A little bit faster. Right there. Stop. Click it.
You gotta try shit. Like, you gotta try shit and fail. Don't be alarmed when the first thing you run to, it may not be the shit that's for you. You gotta be able to put yourself out there, try everything that you can, and even if you're not good at something, if there's something
I hope y'all enjoy the content.
Even if you're not good at it, but you genuinely.
Because I don't remember if we actually pulled up his chart. You know what I'm saying? Because no, we couldn't because we're on Skype. We couldn't.
Listen, contextually, if we hear what we're talking about, we could fool around with what it was. We talked about it because we was rectifying it. So once we find the chart, we're gonna find the info. But I know it was one of our last. It was one of our last two videos. Did you even upload the one?
No, that's what I'm saying. I want to look through my files to make sure.
Look through the files. You have a better chance finding it in the files than on YouTube.
But I'm pretty sure I could have sworn like I uploaded it. I could have sworn that I uploaded it. That was 2 weeks. It was astrology forecast. Let's see. It's not 9 months ago. Too far back.
Definitely wasn't 9 months ago.
Yeah. No, it was
live latest. No, it was. It wasn't a live. Go to videos.
Yeah, it would have been in the video. So we checked this one already. We did Cat Williams. It wasn't. Are you sure it wasn't at the beginning of Cat? No, because what did we talk about in the beginning of Cat Williams then? No, the forecast. Probably.
Let's try it. I don't know.
Nah, I don't. Honestly, I don't think it's.
That don't think 7 months ago.
Huh?
The Cat Williams jump 7 months ago?
No. That's two. That's just two.
Okay.
Nah, bro. I did not lose that many months. I've been counting.
Okay. So it's one of those three. Let's try the other. Let's try the Meek Mill one.
This one? Let's see. How to manifest, open your mind. Maybe
people I feel like people have a misconception of people.
Is this it?
In this person's chart?
First thing I was looking at, the person's a Pisces ascendant.
And they have Mars in Pisces as well. That could point towards self-alcoholism. And they have Chiron there. Chiron is wounds. Chiron points to things you can't control. You cannot control.
We ended the jump. We ended the jump right by let's see.
Let me check on my files.
Yeah, check the
Gotta
file.
be. It's gotta be somewhere in here. Got
Yeah,
it.
you might as well check the files because this is.
Skype. Did I say? And it could be in the Skype chat too. To be
It's
honest,
definitely in the Skype chat.
no, it the video would have died out. You know what I'm saying? After 30 days, the video um ends.
Hmm.
If you didn't download it in that time, it wouldn't save. But I'm going back in the chat. The pros and cons, the secret of trading prop firms, astrology of natal chart of Cat Williams. That one was in there. Pluto and Kali Yuga, Taurus, attractiveness, corny is necessary. All right, all right. Because we're gonna spend forever looking at it. Let's do it from scratch. Let's do it. Let's figure his chart out from scratch yet again. Because I don't want us to spend 300 years just trying to look up a chart. Let's just do it from scratch. All right. Diddy, what website you looking at that's telling you Diddy's rising sign?
Astro charts.
Actual charts. Let's see. Diddy. Oh, let me just do this. Diddy rising sign. Actual charts or astral charts?
Astro charts.
Okay, I thought you said actual charts. I'm like, oh, what? That's a new site.
Injuries.
1969. Ascendant. Where did it say it's ascendant? Pretty sure it's ascendant.
Diddy surgery.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, it says Mercury in Scorpio. Yeah, it's looking like he's making his ascendant. It looks like he's making his ascendant Aries. Looks like it. Let me see this other website. Ah,
Rotator cuff. I think he had Gemini in the 8th.
Everything, yeah, everything is showing him with his Gemini in the 8th. Gemini in the 8th. That means Taurus and Scorpio. Because he's a Scorpio. So, wait, what? Why is this one say what? Oh, oh, never mind, never mind. I see what happened. Never mind. Yeah, everything is saying he's an Aries. Oh yeah, I think he was an Aries rising because remember we said he probably had you know the nasties down there. He probably contracted some of the nasties from all of the stuff he's been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's an Aries rising. We're gonna use that. We're gonna use his Aries rising because it works. Second rise. Yeah. All right. Bet. So, John, you want to share your screen? Does it even allow you to do that? Hold on.
It does.
Yeah,
Present.
share your screen and pull up the chart because I'm not going to be cross-referencing so we can do this breakdown. And they best not have taken down my video.
All right, y'all see this?
Okay, yeah. Hold on. Let me bring it up to the screen. Add the page. There you go. Yeah.
All right. So this is what we got for Diddy right now. I'm in speculation to say that it's something different.
Push the ascendant back like 8 minutes so Mercury's in Scorpio. Yeah, you can leave it like right there. That's fine. Okay. Now we got it right here. All right. Now we're gonna be breaking down what happened at his home. I'm gonna be breaking it down. Y'all are seeing Diddy's chart. And okay. I'll just tell you the planet that I'm looking at, and then you can like hover over it so people can see. So we get into the breakdown, people. I bet. And let me timestamp this too. Post a comment. Start home invasion chart. The home invasion chart is gonna be 34 minutes. 34
Let me move it a little bit more. Let's put Mars in the 11th for obvious reasons.
Okay.
Hold up. He could be. You sure he's not a Pisces rising?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. He doesn't. Because how would you where if that's the case, then how can you explain them having the ST the in STIs?
Let's see. You can look at Pluto. Look at Venus.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
elections.
but that's Pluto in Virgo. Venus is in Libra. But Sun is the heart. It would be either Mars. I mean, Mars in Aquarius. Well, Mars in Aquarius is in itself. Mars sitting in Aquarius is in itself going to point towards relations with the same sex.
That's
That
why
is,
I put it there. But
but it doesn't necessarily need to be touching the 11th house cusp. You see what I'm
okay.
saying? Because it's
Yeah.
already in the sign of Aquarius. That's why I say yeah,
Well,
it'd be in Aries.
also,
Yeah,
I mean, having Aquarius on 11th house period could point to that as well.
yeah, for a fact. Yeah, and it's still look even from where you put it, it still touches the cusp. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Okay, now I have the chart open right here for the incident March 25th, 2024. So looking from his sun, you could put the thing on his sun sign.
You want me to pull up a bow wheel?
Um, yeah, but it's gonna be for why is this shit set for New York right now? It's gonna be for LA. It's gonna be for LA.
Alright, so let's change some stuff real quick. Edit. LA.
Why? Hold on, my calculator, not my calculator, my clock is bugging out yet again. March 25th, 2024 at 1:19 p.m.
Is it March 25th?
Yeah,
What time?
1:19 p.m.
19. Alright. Bow wheel 1. Danny Boy 2. March 24th. Actually, March 25th. View. See it?
Let me see.
Stop. Present
Yeah.
again. Share screen. Share screen. Window. Share. Pull it.
All right.
Right.
Los Angeles, California. All right. So you can see from this chart right here that the outside chart is gonna be the chart of the day of the day that it happened, and the inside chart is Diddy's birth chart. So as you can see,
Wait a minute. Jim did something stupid. We're supposed to do that. Let's see. Pull it. Diddy. Date. And animate. Oh, mother. Okay. We want to do a very low class because it won't do what I wanted to do. There we go.
Did it update? I didn't see anything happen.
You see my mouse?
No.
Crap. Stop sharing. Mother. Chart. There we go.
All right.
See?
Yes. There you go. And I can see it now. Okay. Now, so if you can see, if you put the your cursor over his his birth sun is you're gonna see it's in Scorpio, and the transiting sun is gonna be in Aries. Now, if anybody doesn't know, from Scorpio to Aries is gonna be sixth house. The sixth house is going to point towards, I learned this in Jyotish Vedic, and it's going to be, the sixth house is going to point towards unavoidable karma, or things that are just going to happen regardless of the fact that you can't stop it. But the sixth house is going to point towards everything having to do with work, is going to point towards assignment, task, everything having to do with something you're just going to, is point towards everything having to do with aid, assistance, work, health related things. And Aries is going to point towards police department, is going to point towards fire, task, emergencies. So on this particular day, right, let's see if he has any anything. Ooh, Chiron. Wow, it's 2 degrees off his Chiron, almost directly sitting on top of his Chiron. Chiron is wounds. He's going to point towards wounds, things you can't avoid. And Chiron being on the 11th house cusp, on his on transiting his sun only off 2 degrees, is going to point towards Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron is going to point towards all types of wounds or things you just can't avoid. It's like things that happen and you're just like I couldn't do anything about it. Diddy couldn't do anything about the police, the task force, which is Aries, going to raid the home, going to raid his children. The sun points towards children. The children in general is going to point towards the sun. That's another definition of the sun. So if you put your cursor over the sun in Aries, right? So the sun, so his children, the sun, were invaded by the task force, which is Aries, and it was on the 11th house cusp. They're both of these planets are touching the 11th house cusp. Can you point to the 11th house cusp so they see what it is? That line right there, that's the 11th house cusp. The 11th house points towards unexpected things that you did not think were going to happen. It points towards everything you did not equate for. Like you were expecting it to go one way and something else happened. So it was an unexpected raid on his children by the task force, and I know for a fact it hurt him because of that Chiron placement right there. I know that hurt. Even though he's not going to say, because you're not getting that news coverage, we're getting the astrological word of God coverage right here. That was like a wound that he just couldn't do nothing about because it happened so fast. Another, because Chiron is also in Aries, it happened so fast relative to his birth chart. Nobody was expecting that raid coming on that particular day. Now let's look, because it was his home. Now we got to look at the moon. We got to look at the moon and see where the moon is and how it's affecting his moon. Moon was in Virgo. Oh, wow, look, moon was in Virgo at 11 degrees. And where was his natal moon? At 11 degrees. You see that? You see the same degree of frequency at 1:19 p.m. You see how crazy? Okay. Let's break this down. Let's break this down, right? In tropical astrology, specifically cosmophysics, shout out, right? Anytime 2 planets are at the exact same degree, that means those energies it's going to manifest in real life. Those energies are just going to manifest, right?
I think to avoid any type of future corrections or anybody who come across the video, I'm gonna try to correct this because you gotta make sure his ascendant's in the right place so we can actually accurately look at this. Before someone says you're 78 minutes off.
I mean, for the sake of this, even if you're only 8 minutes, you don't have to close it. I would say this.
Already did.
If you're only off by 8 minutes, that's 8 minutes. That's really 8 minutes. If you are an astrologer, or you go to an astrologer who cannot, play with a scenario. Like if I told you I went to the store with my daughter and we got like a bag of chips and it was at 8:02, and in reality it happened at 8:10. We got the bag of chips. We were 8 minutes off, but we know we got the bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be accurate to the second. I've yet to find an astrologer who is accurate to the second, 24/7, 365. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to astrology is the tool, is the person that's using it. You still got to use the context of the world around you and the things that are happening to make that full picture of what you're looking at. But let me break down the moon, right? He has moon in Libra. Moon in Libra is going to point towards him being very protective, caring, or trying to be bare minimum, or he finds himself to be very emotional with his partners, and points towards him having a very beautiful, lush home, very beautiful mother, things of that nature, and tend to beauty being Libra, the mother being um the mother being the moon, but having the moon right in Libra in his natal chart. No, 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 no. Sorry, looking at the one. Moon in Virgo. That was the transiting moon of the day. That was the transiting moon because it's the outside chart. His having his moon in Virgo, him having his moon in Virgo means that he likes to take care of, protect, nurture his co-workers, or he's supposed to. He should very much care about his health, should be care about his work, his money, things of those nation things. All of those particular things is something that Diddy has gotten into. And John, you can jump in at any point too if you want to add to the reading. The moon in Virgo, I could also see that could point towards one of his parents, his mother or his father, being very, very very much a workaholic, always working, a perfectionist, even things of that nature. And intent too. He can tend to when he tends to care about something, he wants to make it perfect or have it to be perfect, especially regarding his home, since his moon would sit um relative to his fourth house, going off this placement right here, right?
Hold on, real quick, because I already let me see this. Let me do this real
Okay.
quick. I know you said don't worry about it, but I did it anyway, and I wanted to show it on the screen. So, boom.
All right, there we go. Okay, moon was in 10 degrees, 1 degree
Right
off.
here.
Yeah, 1 degree off his.
Hold up. Oh, that's why. But at least I fixed the feature. Hold up. Go March 25th.
March. No, yeah, March 25th. There you go.
Yep,
There
there
you go.
we go.
All right, we are back.
And then let's go
One
about
nineteen p.m.
1:19 p.m. There we go.
Okay.
Still
Now,
at it. Right here. Boom.
yeah. All right. So having his Virgo moon, right? It's actually sitting in his sixth house. So yeah, really, really about He's really could be a perfectionist when it comes to his home, when the planets when keeping things clean or trying to keep um um he when it comes to his emotional state, he really likes to analyze, be over emotionally analytical from time to time, really trying to really break down how somebody else's emotional state could be, especially his coworkers, his employees. He really tries to get them by their emotions. That's how he gets to people. He really
Let
pulls
me
at
jump
their
in. The moon, excuse me, y'all. The moon is the manifestation of Cassie, who's a Virgo. So that was her chart.
Yep.
Let's see. He have that sextile to the sun from the moon, but I'm trying to see what other aspects he had that had was it some type of square or something or some type of opposition. Oh, the moon opposes the north node.
Is
Um,
which one is natal moon or transit moon?
natal moon to his natal
North node.
north node.
Okay.
So that can speak to his liquor endorsement. That can speak to his music. That can also speaks to prison.
Yep.
So and that's triggered. That was triggered by the moon.
Definitely from that to let's see. Oh look, transiting Pluto. Where's his transiting Pluto? Transiting Pluto is sitting on his natal Mars degree
Yeah.
because it's at 1 degree right now. It's 1 degree off. So this could say a lot. This could actually say a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. So Pluto is going to point towards everything having to do with rebirth. Is going to point towards everything having to do in tropical. Is going to point towards death. Is going to point towards rebirth. Is going to point towards hate, anger, jealousy, even things of those nature and intent too. Mars is going to be action, fighting, violence. Pluto could be sex. So it could be what is the case for? Sex trafficking, right? And the internet is going to be Aquarius. So this whole story broke out on the in this not a story, but the news presented a piece. I'm gonna say it like that, presented a piece all throughout the internet, and seeing how with his Pluto 1 degree off his Mars, this is a very, 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 very delicate situation for him because one wrong move and he could end up actually like losing his own life, or somebody could lose their life in the event of this happening as well too. Because Pluto is changing.
Nice said, be careful.
It's the Pluto is changes. Pluto is massive, massive changes, and Mars is going to be quick, sudden, sudden changes. And remember, Aquarius is unexpected. So this was again another confirmation. The same way how the Sun in Chiron pointed to this unexpected change, is going to point towards having Pluto in Aquarius. You see, even when John changed the chart, it still lined up with my reading. It still ended up lining up because there are multiple ways to read a chart. You could read a chart just based off the planets. If you have the correct ascendant, you can read it off the houses. If you have the correct um if you have the correct, yeah, you can read it off the planets, off the houses, off the signs. Each and every single last part of the chart can tell you something about yourself, and it will say, and it will always echo. It would always say one part of the chart is always going to echo or reinforce another part to say the same things. So don't get too wrapped up. Our teacher Ra told us keep it as simple as possible. The most simple thing is going to usually be the most universal answer or the most agreed upon answer. Fire is fire to anybody. Having that. So yeah, Pluto and that Mars sudden change, unexpected with this house raid that came through. But since it was his house, let's look at the moon because the moon points to the house. Moon in Virgo, right? Since this again, it was at 10 degrees. They're both at 10 degrees. Since this was in his second house, right? From his moon, can you put on moon over Virgo so they see what I'm talking about? Let's pretend moon in Virgo was the first house, right? What sign comes after Virgo is going to be Libra. So this happened, this moon in Libra on that particular day happened second house his natal moon. So that means he's going to have to go to court, which is Libra, and he's going to spend a lot of money. He's going to again have to spend money, and because it's in close, it's, oh look, it's conjunct the IC as well. Wow, it's conjunct the IC as well. The ascendant from which placement? Because the ascendant of that particular day was going to be, yeah, it's conjunct the ascendant, the IC of that particular day. So yeah, regarding his home.
Oh, and next thing that was on Cancer.
Yeah. It conjuncted his IC on that particular day as well.
Wait, hold up. Wait. God damn it. I think this is this probably would be good for his Miami house because we're looking at New York. Shit. We're looking at New York and not Miami. I mean not LA.
It you can switch it.
Yeah, let's switch it because, I prefer that we strive for some type of accuracy because I don't want to go dragging people who try to correct us and really want to fucking up. You know how I could be strong and wrong. Okay, so one more time. Fix this. LA view. Animate. Yep.
Okay.
Whoa. Wait.
Yeah.
Hey, when it does this. Hold on.
Exit out and re-put it in.
Yeah. So we got Diddler. And then we got transits. View. Animate. God damn it. Fuck it. We want to just carry it like this. Cause trying to keep acting weird.
Stage. Did it update?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
So that's gonna be that. Stop screen. We're gonna go back to it. Thank y'all for sticking with us while we work this out because I don't know what I'm doing. Is it up?
Let me see. Yes, Los Angeles, California. Hey, look, it's still good. The moon is still conjunct the IC. Would you look at that?
Yeah, it is. I just look. I detest people.
You gotta test people's. You gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. You have to let people know that we hear your concerns. We really do.
Yeah. So we got it worked out. Cool. My little nitpicky Virgo ass. I just don't want nobody come and try to, use their logical fallacies on our shit.
Now, let's see. With the moon conjunct the IC, yeah, he's gonna have to spend a lot of money, which is second house, right? The first house being from his moon, right? From his moon, the first house of his moon, or the moon that the house that his moon sits in is Virgo. The house that comes after that would be Libra. So from the transit moon being in Libra, second house is natal moon. The second house is gonna say everything having to do with money. Is gonna be everything having to do with um 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 money,
Overindulgence.
overindulgence, greed, doing things. And in regards women, what did they capture? What did they find in his house?
Videotapes.
Videotapes of and look, you have
Oh,
Uranus in his
also,
name
also politicians.
and right
He
politics.
also he also had a prince in there. Prince is also it could also be Sagittarius.
Yep,
So
yep,
and also foreigners. It could
yep.
also be dignitaries. I know it's the sun usually for like royalty and stuff like that, but
Jupiter is still in Taurus as of that day. I think. Wait, did he has a? Does he have another conjunction? Does he have another conjunction? I think. Hmm. MC opposite is IC. So let's see. I see what I see. Uh, um, his transiting sun. Oh, his natal sun at 12 degrees is 1 degree off the MC at 11 degrees on that particular day. So again, difficulty. He faced massive difficulty or hardship on that day. Um, actively because he had to put in a lot of work. He had to do a lot of running, a lot of sprinting to get to his plane to get out of there. So
he didn't even get on the plane.
what do you get on? His jet?
He was in a car. He didn't get on the plane. He stayed in
Oh,
Miami.
okay.
Let me see. I'm trying to see.
Oh, look at where Saturn is. What degree Saturn was at on that particular day in the transit chart.
12th house.
And look, it's at 12 degrees.
Yep.
And his natal sun is at what degree?
12 degrees.
Yep,
Scorpio.
Scorpio. So he had a trine to Saturn. So yep, that points Saturn is difficulties, hardships, delays, shutdowns, right? Of Pisces, privacies, no privacy, right? He's been stripped of his privacy, right? Regarding his children, which is the sun, and their secrets that they were keeping. Scorpio, boom,
Mm.
boom, boom, just like that, boom.
I'm
Let's
trying
see.
to I'm trying
Yeah,
to make sense of his fake out for that play. Look at that Aquarius. Whew. Excuse me, I'm getting tired. Aquarius is in the second house.
hmm
It is making a trine to Pluto. But
Aquarius.
it's also making
Aquarius in the second. Where? We're in the second house. Where?
from the
Oh
second
yeah,
to
yes, yeah.
second to the sixth. But also it's making a in conjunct
hmm
from second to the seventh.
Yeah,
I
with
I
Jupiter and Venus right there.
I would say he caused a spectacle getting on the plane, and it probably being something that just didn't really work because they did find his ass. So making sense of that, big spectacle. Get on the plane. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to. I
This
bet I'm
this
trying
is
to
the reason
stretch.
why the story broke out on the internet. Jupiter is broadcasting and Aquarius is the internet. So this is why the massive story broke out over the internet was because of that. And
Mm,
Venus being again politician, law officials coming in to make a story or make a case out of it as well. Having, let's see what else he has in his chart. Having Neptune, having Mercury, right? Mercury in Aries in the first house in the transit chart is 2 degrees off his natal Pluto at 26 degrees in the sixth house in Virgo. Mercury is going to be the news broadcaster, actively reporting on Diddy, and they don't necessarily like him. They may even have resentment, hate, animosity towards him, pointing that out. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, Pluto is a co-ruler of Mars. and Mars is the police task force, things of that situation as well. Pluto co-rules no Pluto rules Scorpio. It's a co-ruler of Scorpio with Mars, and Scorpio is the sign of gangs. It points towards gang leaders, gang members. It points towards mafioso type people. And whether people want to believe it or not, the U.S. task force government are all mafioso type people, gangs. The U.S. government is the biggest gang in the world. I hope y'all just know that. Just keep that in mind. But I digress. Um, having oh, he's having a Neptune trine as well. Huh.
I see it.
So that Neptune shrine is, yep, um, delusion. That's delusion. That points towards um 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 beliefs. It points towards privacy. Easily, that's like easily that this is a surreal ass situation. It's very very surreal to everyone involved because we're really seeing, because of the other placements in the charts, we're really seeing the Diddy's secrets come to light, things of that nature and intent too, coming off that. But I'd say this was enough because my man John is getting tired. So let's speed it up a little bit. Let's talk about his cohort now because we basically covered that incident. We showed what happened on that incident. Let's talk about Ho. Let's go to Hova real quick.
Jehovah.
Let's go to my man Hova real quick, and then we have
Boy.
one extra person after that y'all I had a request to look into to see if what's his name was involved. So I'm gonna be like, okay, let's look and see. But again, this is all speculation. It's all speculation. I can't. It's all speculation. Let me just say that.
Now, the chart says that. Can you see the chart?
Yeah. Let me pull it up.
Huh.
Yeah, I just need to stretch.
No, that ain't it. All right, there you go. I got it up.
I bet.
So, excuse me, y'all, my bad. So, the chart says he's a Virgo rising. I don't think that's true. I think he's a Taurus rising. A lot of people says that due to the shape of his face. So, what I want to do is move this motherfucker over a little bit because to me, he is a representation of everything that looks like a cattle. No offense.
They say Virgo. What Roth ended up teaching me was this: is depending on your geo coordinate position, what looks like a Cancer to you where you live may be a Virgo to somebody else depending on where they live. Like, as much as people and a lot of astrologers would like to use facial recognition to claim signs, it's you would have to go through every single state in the US bare minimum to be like, okay, this is the facial feature of a Cancer rising. Like, you may catch their sun sign. You may look at somebody and be like, okay, you have the facial features that might. Cause usually when it applies the sun sign, and when I apply the sun sign, I'm usually correct. But when I try to apply facial features to rising, I can't. I can only attest for people that I've looked at in my local city or my local state. When it comes towards, if I were to go all the way to Cali, I can't say a Virgo rising here looks necessarily the same as a Virgo rising in Cali, and most definitely can I say a Virgo rising in New York is the same as a Virgo rising in Yoruba. Like, I cannot confirm that. That's what I'm saying. I understand what he's saying when it comes to that particular part.
No, so I look like a camel. So he is a Taurus. He's like a hoofed animal. So he has Sagittarius in the 8th house and Capricorn in the 9th. And they said, quote unquote, he did not get famous until he was older.
Mhm.
So I say that he stay away from guns.
Well, let's use our particular method to figure it out. Can't Let's use our particular method that we know. Has he ever had any injuries before towards his leg area, eczema, um, anything having to do with bile problems, things like that, skin issues, rash, leg injuries?
We don't know.
Let me see. Okay.
I don't know if the internet will have that answer particularly. We can try.
Okay, Jay-Z sued by Rock Nation box over severe brain injuries. Sued Jay-Z over his brain, bear some pain. Mental health and PTSD trauma is so rampant in our community. Let's see. Injury images.
Nephews is Mercury, right?
Yes.
No, he probably said his rising because he got Mercury in the eighth, the death of his nephew.
That's a good nephew.
I think one of his nephews got shot in the car or something like that. It was on him.
But there when I use the eighth place, it's something particular to you because you gonna suffer some wound before or some ailment before you eventually pass. That's what I'm particularly looking for right now. Um, let's see. Let me see. If I can't find anything, then we're just gonna use that one. But let's see.
See, he married Beyonce. Beyonce's a Virgo. He changed when he got around Beyonce. Mm.
Timberland revealed Aaliyah's Try Again beat was created by accident. No, we're not there yet. Kevin Hart steps out. Yeah, I'm trying words like accident, injury, hurt, things like that.
Surgery.
Yeah, let's see surgery. Yeah, it doesn't really talk about because either that, because again, I don't. It's not. They wouldn't post if he just had sinus allergies or headaches. It would they wouldn't just post that. That's not big enough in itself to make a news coverage story. So that's where we're limited. So yeah, for the sake of it, yeah, let's use what you said. Sagittarius rising. What did you say?
No, Taurus rising.
What is it,
And
right?
another thing that adds on to it was Dame Dash. Dame Dash being the Taurus.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I couldn't find anything. So yeah, let's use it.
So we're thinking Jay-Z were involved allegedly in some form of what's going on. But at the same time, I kind of don't.
Hmm.
Reason why I don't, they had a video of the diddler
Mm-hmm.
doing toast, and Jay-Z looking at him a little sideways. You seen that video?
Yeah, I saw it. I guess, but I've seen him make like a similar type of look in other videos before. I think that just like his demeanor, like sometimes he just be zoning out or he just be looking out when people be talking.
Hmm. Yeah.
I see what you're saying though. It just that ain't because from my perspective, Jay-Z is the man who did say "Do What Thou Wilt." Like that's the first time in first place I ever heard of it, and that's some Aleister Crowley and an and Anton Lebanet type talk,
LA.
the Anton LaVey type talk. So that would be, and for anybody who don't know, we're already out into this video. That's satanic. These are people who are known Satanists. So say and these were people who did do stuff with children, babies, things of that nature. But we're not talking about babies right now. We're talking about sex trafficking. So for me to say Jay, all right, let's just actually look at his chart and see where would that potentially be if you were to do that. Um, Saturn in Taurus.
I got one. Let me shoot straight forward.
Mhm.
Uh, Pluto and Virgo.
Pluto, yeah, yeah. Because Pluto is sex and Virgo is slavery. So
It'll work.
that will work. That will most definitely work. He has Uranus in Libra, and he has Mars in Aquarius. Okay, so the way I could break that down to, and using and Venus. Okay, Venus in. Well, let me say this. For anybody who said has Jay Z ever cheated on Beyonce, the answer is yes, and I'll tell you why. He has Venus in Sagittarius, right? And it sits in the seventh house. Venus is going to be relationships. Jupiter is massive, abundant, plenty, bountiful. Oh, he could have multiple girlfriends before her. Da, 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 da. Yeah, okay, sure, why not? Um, but oh yeah, and we saw this in Diddy's chart, but I didn't mention it. Diddy had in his birth chart Jupiter conjunct Venus, and Jay Z has Venus in Sagittarius. Venus is money. Jupiter Jupiter and Sagittarius both point towards a lot, abundant. If you're a billionaire or even a millionaire, a majority of these people have these placements in their chart. Some sort of combination of Venus and Jupiter in conjunction, trine, yeah, mostly a conjunction or a trine. You have Venus in Sagittarius, you have Jupiter in Taurus. These are all combinations that people who are millionaires or billionaires have. Me and John have similar placements to that too. We both have um Jupiter in Taurus.
I got
So
Jupiter and Virgo on the 10th.
oh, you got Jupiter and Virgo in the 10th. You had what? What am I thinking about? I think you had some. I'll
I don't
come
have
back.
any plans in Taurus.
Hmm. You
My
have any
Taurus
planets in Sagittarius?
I don't. I have my North Node.
Yes, you know it's not there. I have Jupiter and Venus. They're not conjunct. They're not in exact conjunction, but I have Jupiter and Venus in Taurus. So I have Jupiter in Taurus. So, but I have Saturn there as well, which means difficulty when it comes to money. Even Jay Z. Jay Z is one of the richest people in the world, but he's starting to get old right now. He has Saturn in Taurus. Saturn is long, difficult, hard, and Taurus is money. So he's had to work hard, and that's why he's a hustler. He's a hustler, and that's points to it right there in his chart. And he sings about it in his music, 12th house. Well, that's another reason that he could be a Taurus rising, because he made music about being a hustler when it comes to making money because he had to work hard to get it. That's gonna be another placement right there. Don't nap on me, my guy. We almost done. We almost through it. Having that, he also has Mars in Aquarius. Well, if we got on Diddy for having Mars in Aquarius, we have to get on Jay Z because he has the exact same thing. So when they say Jay Z is possibly into the same things that Diddy has, again, if we got on Diddy because he had those placements and it ended up coming out. Now, does that mean everybody who has those placements are necessarily going to be like that? No, no. But it does mean this: at some point in your life, you have been around, been subjected to, or know people that have or are about that life or about that get down. Plus, he has a double indication. He has Uranus in Libra. Uranus is the sign of homosexuality, and Libra is relationships. And he has Mars, which is a planet of love and lust, in the sign of homosexuality. That's a double indication. So if
But
you're not gonna,
I,
yeah,
I play devil's advocate. It might not be him. It could be someone around him.
again, again, but that adds it either way you want to split it. Let's say I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. You're gonna play devil's advocate, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's say it's someone around him. That would be Diddy. That would point to him, that would point to the man. he's screwed either way. Like he's screwed either way. If it's not him, that's gonna point towards who's like again, Chekhov's gun. What is the simplest answer? Who they're always saying who's he been seen in pictures with, which he's been around that he knows, which is known right now, that even 50 Cent call out And I'm not, and we gotta do 50 Cent at some point. We need to do 50 Cent at some point. He be acting like he's a saint. We gotta do 50 Cent at some
We
point.
know he wild.
He is the biggest troll on the internet. No cap. I've never seen a bigger troll than him. He could be a politician in himself. But that's a double indication right there. So even if it is not him, right, and we give him the benefit of a doubt, he's most definitely connected to Diddy. Most definitely connected to him. I'll say that much. We pointed to why he's rich. We pointed to all of that. Da, 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 da. Mercury in Sagittarius. Yeah, he's a wordsmith. The way that he speaks, that he talks, he could talk about a broad range of subjects. He knows a lot too. He's the type of person who would just collect the random information. Like he knows a lot of like tidbits and information from different cultures, different places around the world. That's the type of way that he learns. He likes to learn from gurus, teachers, things of that nature. And too, he could be like a guru to his cousins, his co-workers, his employees. He can be the guru that gives him all of the sense that he need. That meme that
That
popped
listens
up,
to him.
huh?
To all the people that listens to him.
Right.
The collective, because Mercury and Mars are making a sextile. So if he's on the radio, on the computer, or anything like that, people listen to him through digital streams, and yeah,
Title, yeah,
a lot of people learn their masculinity from him. That's that could also be Mars and Aquarius in the 10th house. You know, people learn their masculinity through Jay-Z.
for a fact. And I'm gonna add on to that. That meme that popped up, you know, take $500,000 or have a dinner with Jay-Z. That's the personification of that meme right there in your face. That's why that meme popped up, because he's the guru that people would listen to or put their investment in. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like he's just that guy when it comes towards not only the rap game, the business game, the credit game, all of these things. He's one of the personifications in modern day, especially melanated culture and society, right? To be that guru type figure.
But when he tell y'all Venus is Sagittarius, take the money.
Yeah, take the money. He say take the money.
Everyone talk to me, take the money.
Having that Jupiter and Libra again. Again, John, look at these double indications of, if bare minimum, if he's not with the get down, him and Beyonce, he got more hotness than that. Cause I'm seeing Jupiter in Libra and I'm seeing Venus in Sagittarius. So this is what I call a cross indication. It's like, imagine that John was wearing a red shirt and he had blue pants on, and now I was wearing a blue shirt and I had red pants on. The fit is the same. We both wearing freaking Tommy Hilfiger everything, right? But he's got a blue shirt and red pants, and I got a red shirt and blue pants. So whatever the color, it's the exact same. It's the exact same thing, just said in a different way, in a different shape or form. So yeah.
Variations.
So anybody saying that he cheated on Beyonce, yeah, yes. Okay. But anything else you want to move to Jay-Z, or you want to go into our last client of the day?
Last client of the day.
Last client of the day. So let me see. Let me put Jay-Z ends.
Oh, you saving the information?
Yeah. No, you can keep putting it up. It's going to be in the YouTube chat anyways. Jay-Z ends 1/18. 18. Okay. Boom. There you go.
Nope, this is Jay-Z again?
Yeah.
No, that's not what we'll pull up. Stop.
You want to take like a 5-minute break? It is a live stream.
This commercial is brought to you by Couple.
Hey, let me I need to get one of those, like, you know, screens. I need to make this more official. Over time, I'm getting on it. Over time, we're gonna have the actual setup. We're gonna have everything in order. But we're gonna take like a little 5-minute break. Y'all not gonna be able to, you know, tell the difference because it's over an hour long anyways. I'm gonna put some plates downstairs. I'm gonna give my man some time to stretch so he don't fall asleep on me. And we'll be right back. I don't know if it's been 5 minutes, but I'm back. Everybody. I'll be so big. I call your phone like 5 times. Like, wake your ass up.
Oh man. Okay. We have, excuse me, Miss Candace Owens
Candice
part
Owen.
on the
Okay, we're
screen.
gonna do next time. Let's do Candice Owen right now. Candice Owen.
Oh, I thought. Oh, you. Oh, okay. My bad. No, no, no. That's not. That's not said we did.
It's up to you, because if you really, really tired, because remember, I gotta do another live stream after this anyways. We just do it next time.
You do that next time. Let's stick to the script.
I bet.
But now, if you're looking for it, we can find it easier because now we can say, "Hey, you popped up on the last one."
Yep. Aaliyah. All right. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too much about Aaliyah because again, before my time. So I'm gonna let Jonathan do the talking. So
One of her biggest songs were, well, one of them because she had a few. Are you that someone? Are you that somebody? She used to like do the same thing that Ghostface Killer did and wear like a bird on her like her arm or some shit like that. But that would be Gemini. But where is Mercury? Mercury is in Capricorn. She is a Capricorn rising. Let's see what we could pull for real. Let me see. God.
oh, do me okay, no, let's do this first. Do this first. You said she was a Capricorn rising or an Aquarius rising?
Capricorn Sun, Aquarius rising.
Okay. So 7 to 10. Hold up, I got my Diddy chart open. Let's see, cause I know we just looked at Diddy's chart. Her Saturn is 1 degree off his Sun by sextile. By sextile. By sextile. What other placements?
What's
Her
that sound? I think I hear your AC now.
it's off.
Well, I hear something go ra 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 ra.
Hold up.
There you go. There you go.
It's gone. Or is it here?
It's back. It was going for a second. It's back.
Cause I don't hear anything really.
I do.
Is it like loud, annoying, or
No, it's not.
okay? I don't know why it always does that, huh? But yeah. Um. Okay, we could do this two ways. We could pull up the date of her death, and then you could do a bar chart with Diddy's birth chart. With Diddy's no. Wait. We're gonna actually need three charts for that. All right. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up. Yeah. Have her natal chart up. Pull up a chart of her death date and location, and I'm gonna pull up Diddy's chart on my end, so we can do that. Okay. All right. Let's see.
August 25th in the Bahamas, the day before my birthday.
Shit. Uh, Sean Combs, November 4th, 1969, in New York. pricing. And for anybody involved watching this live stream now, before, in the future, this is fun. This is very fun, especially to me. This it's like before doing astrology, I'd get bored or I'd be like, oh, I don't want to pull up a chart. The second I get into it, nah, this is fun. This is fun indeed.
So you want me to pull up Aaliyah's chart and the day she died?
Yeah, yeah. Make a buy chart for that, and I'm gonna pull up, and I have Diddy's natal chart, so I'm gonna see, how does it play in? Because this is my first time actually looking at somebody's death chart like this in the first place, so I want to see how it's gonna play out. Oof. Okay.
There we go.
All right. Okay. Inner wheel, outer wheel. March 31st. No, that's the transit for today.
Motherfucker. Anime. Okay, ain't gonna do it the way. Ain't gonna do it the way I wanted them to do it. So good.
Motherfucker doing what I want to do, goddamn it.
Alright. Let's see. Search. Here we go. See it?
Yes. There you go.
All right. So, off Bucks. The sun was conjunct her moon. And then, I think she was famous longer than her death than her life.
Mhm. Yeah.
You got Aquarius. We got Uranus, 20 degrees, Scorpio, same death.
Mhm.
Then we have
Mars.
transit Mars square, not sextile.
Oh, Pluto was from her natal Saturn in Virgo in the seventh house. It was 1 degree off her Pluto. It was a square. It was a square. Yep. That would point to it.
Yeah, the transit square. Also,
Oh shit.
Uranus.
Oh shit, that's kind of creepy. That's kind of
Uranus, square, transit Uranus.
Yep.
And then
Mars was 12th house. Transiting Mars was 12th house. Her actual Mars. Was transiting Saturn? Transiting. Oh wow, look at it. Transiting Saturn was making an opposition to Pluto. Transiting Pluto. So she had three-way square. Yep. That'll do it. That'll do it indeed.
yep, distance traveler.
So it means her Saturn was squaring her natal Saturn, plus it was squaring transiting Pluto as well. Saturn in traditional astrology and in Vedic astrology is the planet of death because they don't use Pluto. Pluto in modern astrology is the planet of death as well. And a square points towards difficulties, hardships, delays, anything having to do with cutting off or the ending. So in this point, it pointed towards the ending of her life. Now, when it comes to the astrology will let you see that, But to say who, where, what, why in the particular situations around it, you're gonna need more context to figure it out. This allowed us to see, that she died, or this would be a situation where you would look in somebody's chart and say like, oh, if this was coming up in somebody's chart, you're gonna be like, oh, you should probably look out for yourself, look out for a family member, something like that. Because Sagittarius, right? Sagittarius could be a guru, a teacher. It could point towards the father. It could have been the death of her father, if not her. Gemini could point towards a nephew. It could have been the death of her nephew because Saturn was transiting. Saturn was in Gemini as well too, and Virgo. But since it was Saturn in Virgo, right? Her natal Saturn in Virgo, that points to her health, affecting her health, things of that nature. Now, with that chart up, um, you can leave that chart up. I'm gonna pull up Diddy's chart and I'll just tell you the transits that I see. What no, it would be the same. Yeah, it would be around the same. So and this I saw it in the beginning. It was kind of weird, or it was kind of suspect. I'll say it this way. His sun, right?
Mhm.
His sun is in 12 degrees of Scorpio, transiting transiting what I was gonna say, transiting Pluto on that day was at 12 degrees Sagittarius. So it points toward, was Aaliyah like co-sign, like what was her the direct relationship to Diddy?
She didn't really have one.
Huh.
Do she
And,
even have any pictures of him?
let me see Aaliyah and Diddy. And Diddy. Yeah. They had a couple of pictures together. No, that's her and Jay-Z, her and Diddy, her and Diddy again, her and Jay-Z. Yeah, there's a connection between her, Diddy, Jay-Z. Couple pictures. That's her, Nas, Diddy. Yeah,
All in the same picture.
yeah. Bunch of couple. Yeah, they have a couple of pictures. Missy Elliott, Aaliyah, Diddy. Yeah, so they were part of the same clique, group, friend group, things of that nature in 10-2. Let me see. Did Jay-Z and Aaliyah date? The two dated from up to two. Oh, the two dated from up to 2000 up until her death caused by a plane crash in 2001. Huh.
Her and Dame Dash.
Her and Jay Z.
Her and Jay Z.
Yep, and that also speaks to um Jay Z being in multiple relationships with multiple partners. That also speaks to it. That also speaks to it as well.
It's a
Uh,
picture. It's a picture of them all in bed together too.
and all of them in a bed together. Wait, what? Wait, let me see that.
Mhm.
Uh, let me see all the images. Yeah, I see it now. Yo, yo, what? And you remember that Kanye video that he made with all the presidents and politicians on that white bed background?
Uh-huh.
Now that's kind of
Oh,
interesting. That's
that's J-Lo.
that's interesting. That's very interesting.
Oh, that was on the same night. Wow. Look at that.
Woo! This shit is fun.
Yeah.
I see why we do this, John. This shit is fun indeed.
Oh,
And again, 2001, and it was a plane. They were wait, what was she on the? No, she wasn't. Let me see. Aaliyah on the let's see all. No, August 25th. August 25th. August 25th. Okay. So wait, let me go back to her chart. Let me look at her chart for a second again. And you did say Uranus, right? Was square Uranus, which is planes, which is fall from great heights and things of that nature in the 10-2. Massive falls from great heights. Um, yeah. But to say necessarily Diddy or Hove had something to do with it, um, um, they both have Mars in Aquarius, which is going to be third house, but that's a sextile. That's like talking, active communication, things of that nature. That's not necessarily, huh? Because again, I give people the benefit of a doubt. I don't want anybody to think that I'm over here, scourging at the chart looking for, yeah, this is the answer, that I have a bias. I'm literally reading the chart as I see it. Let me look at Diddy's chart again. Let me pull it up. Let me see if there's anything, any real connection. Um, on that particular day, 20 degrees, Venus at 22 degrees. Well, let me see, 5 degrees. She doesn't have anything at 5 degrees. She does her moon was on Diddy's. Her moon is 1 degree off of Diddy's Mars in Aquarius, but from her moon Virgo all the way to, that's eighth house. That's eighth house. Huh. So she was a female, but no, you have to look at the day of the incident. Huh. Even her moon was having a square that day. Her moon had an exact square that day around the time that you put.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, difficulty, hardships with travel, Aquarius. Yep, that affected her health, or maybe she was going on a trip, to get away from work, maybe a vacation or for work.
She was shooting a music video.
Yeah, she was going there for work. Yeah, and then yep. But for me to necessarily say that he caused it, can I?
I don't know, P.
It's not clear. If it don't jump out, I don't want to jump to conclusions to do it. And again, we're just working off of transits. I'm not sitting here. I'm not sitting here and pulling up like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 progressions and turning this into an actual like detective piece. It's gonna be crazy. Mm-hmm.
I say this. Did he have enough controversy right now for us to be, pinning this
on
on
him? Yeah.
Diddy's involved there.
I'm gonna say this part when it comes to Diddy, inconclusive. I'm gonna say inconclusive. It's inconclusive right now. It could be because I'm tired as well, but inconclusive. Venus fight Mars. Inconclusive.
We're gonna shut it down. I thought we was gonna just do an hour, but we soldiers.
Oh no, we made up for some lost time. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Next week we're gonna go over Candace Owens. We're gonna go over whatever news story breaks out in the teen time. I want the next video to be more political because my man John has introduced me to another channel, another Haitian man just like myself, and I want next week to be a lot more political, a lot more, because my man knows a lot more about politics than he lets on. Like he's all about the spiritual world and natures and the psychology. This man knows a ton more about politics than I even know. He knows terms and all these different things that I don't even know. I just things. Yeah, you. Oh man.
So you talking about the other guy? America's for I don't know. You gotta keep up with stuff like that. Black man in America, you gotta know what's going on. If not, you're fucked.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm burnt out. Next week, hopefully, we could go ahead and I found paper I was always looking for on my wall. I am burnt out, especially. Next week, let's try to do it early in the morning, early in the day while we have some spunk.
It would have to be probably a Saturday because on Sundays in the morning I'm churched out.
Yeah, we do Saturday because
Bet.
That work. All right, y'all.
Hope y'all enjoyed. We broke down 3 situations, bro. We broke down the whole Diddy. We didn't make any predictions today. I'm gonna tell you that we didn't make any predictions today. You know what? Real quick. Let me run a prediction. Real quick. What's gonna happen to Diddy? What's gonna happen to Diddy? Let me take a picture. Let me do this real quick so I can save the date on my phone and I can run a chart. All right, what's gonna happen to Diddy? Y'all want to know? Now I'm gonna share my screen so y'all can see real quick. All right, share screen. All right. Window. Boom. Boom. I hope y'all like my black and white chart. I like to do it this way with my edge on my chart. So this is the chart of the current day and moment, right? Diddy in his chart, right? I'm gonna look at the moon. We're gonna be looking at the transit of the moon and how it's gonna be affecting Diddy. Um, right now the moon is in Sagittarius. Saturn is not gonna be moving too much. Let's see. He has Saturn natally in his chart. Saturn in his chart is at 4 degrees. No planet is currently going to be hitting 4 degrees anytime soon, so you don't got to worry about that. Let's look at Pluto. Maybe something deadly may happen to him. 26 degrees, yes, Pluto. Nothing currently is at 26. Wait. Venus is going to be hitting 26 degrees in in a couple of days. Let me see. Let me do this real quick. Venus. Venus is going to be at 26 degrees tomorrow. Venus is going to be court cases. It's going to be money again. So we might hear something about a court case regarding Diddy literally tomorrow, April 1st. Save the date. John, if you want to screen record this part on your phone real quick so you have a video to upload, do it right now. I'm telling you, like right now, grab your phone. I'm going to say it again. Tell me when you're ready.
Good. Already did it.
All right. So April 1st, we may hear something about Diddy in the court case tomorrow regarding sex, things of that nature, orientation. Let's see. Let me run through the chart real quick. What else do I see coming up? The North Node, and Chiron. Let's see. They're not gonna be moving anytime soon. 5 degrees, 10 degrees.
What are you looking at? You watching? Okay, and that's his extended. So
Yeah, I'm just looking at the transit chart of the. I'm just looking at the transit chart and making like off the rip predictions.
off
Um,
the
20. Let's see. Something may happen in between, but I'm not looking at that right now. Let's see. 6 degrees. The moon is gonna be at. The moon is gonna be on his Neptune degree around April 7th. So you may hear more stories about the females that's going on with him around again April 7th. But let's move the chart again. Let's go to
drugs.
or drugs too. More drug cases. On the 21st, no, not on the 21st, on April 10th, the sun is going to be on his Jupiter degree. So you may hear more broadcasts about Diddy on that particular day, um, regarding his relationship status, things that have to do with him, himself. Um, and on the 22nd as well is going to be another on not the 22nd, on April 10th and April 11th, you may hear a broadcast about Diddy and more things having to do with the court case or proceeding regarding him on April 10th, April 11th as well. So those are the dates that I did a real quick prediction on last minute, but I guarantee you they're going to apply in some way, shape, or form. Oh, and look, Uranus is going to be at 21 degrees at that point in time too. So yes, we are most definitely going to be hearing something on the internet about that court case. Most definitely. Didn't even plan this one. All right. But yep, that was for real. And hey, that's just our magic. That's our superpowers. You know what I'm saying? That's this astrology at work from some real magi. You feel me? So you see my man is looking like Obi-Wan in his taco robe right now.
Use the force, my nigga.
All right, but I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm gonna let my man crash out. I gotta do another live stream later today, and if not today, I'm gonna do it tomorrow because I gotta get it done. And I'm gonna catch y'all next time.
Take a nap, son.
All right, peace.
Peace.
End stream.